there is a very strong nexus between campaign financing and corruption. When we speak about campaign financing, we are speaking about sourcing for money and spending it. So campaign income, where the money comes from is corrupt. The way it is spent is also corrupt because it is obtained from corrupt sources. It is spent on bribing and inducing voters. The companies or individuals that bankroll political parties and candidates for elections may not necessarily do so because they buy into the philosophy or ideology of the manifesto of their party or candidate. But they are seeking for avenues and ways of benefiting if this candidate or political party got into power.
The money that the political parties need, should it be regulated or should it not be regulated? So there are two philosophical viewpoints or schools of thought. One is called the libertarian school of thought, which argues that actually there should be no regulation of how much money a political party or a politician uses in campaigns, because it's a violation of the free speech of that person. It's a violation of free speech of that political party. It's a violation of the right to association. The other school of thought is the egalitarian school, which argues that actually there should be a limitation on how much money a political party or a political candidate spends. And as long as that limitation by the law or by government is legally justifiable. The value of campaign finance is very important. However, the argument is that it should be regulated, because if it's not regulated, you have all sorts of problems.
A number of our leaders do not even know how to interpret the budget. So a lot of these things simply sail through. They are not able to articulately read and detect. I think it is important that as civil society organizations, we embark on, among others, capacity building initiatives to help members of parliament on a continuous basis to interface with the changing face of the development terrain.
I also want to state that the decision to stand and contest on an election is not largely informed by service of the public, but to satisfy the intention and the desires of the individual.
My suggestions are two. Number one, that we should not only look at legislature and improving the legislation that we have, but also grooming, because even the adult thieves and corrupt people that we have now were once children. They did not begin stealing when they were adults, but as long as parents, we still exchange sweets and give our children all these petty gifts in exchange for them to do for us all these things, then we are grooming the future people.
I personally believe that our government would collapse if we comprehensively fought corruption. That's my belief. Why? Simply because some of the people that sustain or work to ensure that we are on are the very, very and most corrupt people. Now, remove those pegs, the house may collapse. So, I think, ladies and gentlemen, corruption affects us all. That's the first thing. But we must work at okay, what is it? What is it that fundamentally erodes the moral fabric of honesty in this country, Uganda?
So what am I proposing? Let us enact a lifestyle audit law to enhance wealth and financial discipline, and to widen and strengthen the web or a net for catching thieves.
We all have to get concerned about politics, a situation where money is dominating politics. If you don't want to get involved in it, it will come to you, because the next time you'll be traveling on a road that is not fixed, you will have yourself to blame when the vehicle gets into accidents.